Adventureruler.
Cousin Johnny.
And we are going to be talking about Godzilla vs. King Kong. You know, the new one, 2021. I'm Team Zilla, cuz. I'm sorry, cuz I gotta be Team Zilla.
Yeah, but you can't underestimate Kong, though.
I definitely do not. So today, basically, we wrote down, while we watched the movie the other day, several different, parts of the movie, scenes or whatever that we liked. And we're just gonna talk about it. Cuz I'm looking at my list, huh? Alright, here we go.
We're gonna talk about it. Okay.
Go ahead, me or you first?
You go first.
Okay. So, I like that he bathes in the waterfall.
At the beginning of the movie?
Yeah, where
So, like, when his first
he grabs
introduction,
the tree and starts ripping it, and then
like
he goes
showing
under the waterfall.
his day-to-day, what he does.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
That's another thing I liked. Alright, now you go. We can go back and forth.
I guess one of the first things that I liked, finding out that Kong can communicate through sign language.
Oh, the thing.
That the girl taught, basically, I guess, I'm guessing, taught him how to communicate in sign language for him to be able to communicate. So that was
right. That's cool. Right?
Yeah.
That's kind of like his little buddy.
Yeah.
We made the comparison during the movie. We were like, she's like the woman and Hulk.
Yeah,
There's no romance.
Yeah, it's
no
basically his like that's who calms him.
Exactly. That's like his the one thing that keeps him from freaking out. Or imagine. Okay. One thing that I really liked. I really like this. I like how it's Team Kong versus Zilla. And the reason why I say that is because you know what their colors were?
He's like red and blue.
Exactly. Godzilla was blue, my boy, and red was yours. Cuz, what are the chances our favorite colors are on our guys? Because in the beginning of the movie, cuz, they were showing off their colors, and that's another thing I wanted to say, but go ahead, you can do yours.
Another tidbit of the movie was the time where they're like flashing through a bunch of videos of past monsters that these titans have faced in the past.
You talk about their victories?
Yes.
Oh my god, I love that.
So that little sequence of all those videos showing them defeating those monsters before getting to here was that was cool.
That was pretty snazzy. Alright, so let me knock out these two. So, in the beginning, you know what, just like you said, the victories, right? He beat Ghidorah, King Kong beat this guy, right? During that, it's going like dum 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 dum. You know that part? The thumping is like a giant. It correlates, okay. Right? Yeah. It's such like a nice little detail that because people only see, but people also got to hear. All right, and then did you want to add anything to that?
No.
All right, and then the next thing was I love when they showed their past. Oh, victories, yeah, exactly. It was showing like it literally felt like a video game. It was like you're ranting for your favorite guy, pretty much.
Yeah. So I'll go to the very first thing that I didn't like about this movie.
Oh, you're just going to the dislikes?
Yeah, I think one of my main dislikes was their first encounter. It was their first encounter, obviously being that it was on water. It was more of a one-sided fight. Like he's in Godzilla's territory. He's in Godzilla's territory, which is water.
Exactly.
This ape is not going to fight his true potential on water. It's just not happening.
Exactly.
So
monkeys don't breathe on the water. In case anybody out there wasn't aware.
And I understand for the majority of this movie, without the humans, Kong would have probably died. I understand that part, but you got to still give him credit for everything he went through.
The thing is, cause he's huge and he's strong.
Yeah, he's got real strength.
The thing is, King Kong, even though he's helped, he's still strong and big. You can't ignore that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the black guy is cool. I like the black guy. You know the silly black guy where he goes in and he's talking to his friend? He's like, oh yeah, man, yeah. I really like the black guy. Besides Godzilla, he's probably also my favorite character in the movie. Because he's just like super silly, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they go into the thing and they're like, it's like quiet. He's like, ah! And the other guys get scared. He's like, just testing, the echoing or whatever. I like that part. Go ahead.
So, I guess taking it toward the end of the movie, where the scene where Godzilla obviously defeats Kong officially.
This was which round?
This is the final.
Oh, final one.
So go at the end of the movie, Godzilla officially beats Kong. But then, in that transition, Godzilla now has to take on Mechagodzilla, and
Oh my God.
let me just tell you this, that Godzilla was going to die. You know, the humans restarted Kong's heart, basically, to wake him up out
What's
of
that
his...
called? What's like
The defibrillators.
The defibrillators.
Basically, like for a human.
Oh my God. That was so smart, cuz what did the lady say in the beginning?
That those ships could probably
Power.
fully power Las Vegas.
For like a week or something.
Yeah.
That just shows how
So to
big Kong is.
jumpstart his heart back up like that, and then him get over there, and then basically destroy Mechagodzilla by himself. You know, Godzilla helped out here and there, but then toward like maybe midway through it, he literally, put him on.
Yeah, because like at the same time they were fighting each other the whole time. For what? They're pretty much all night into the day. Like literally the sun was rising and Godzilla's now going back to the ocean and then he sees Mecha. At the same time, because, see, this is why I say Mecha would have lost if Godzilla was in prime. Because he was fighting Kong the whole time. He's getting the freaking backhand. He's jumping on. He's choking him. Bro, he axed him in the leg. He obviously was handicapped. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what you're trying to say is that Godzilla was winded from his first battle. And
Exactly.
Mechagodzilla wasn't any...
He wasn't ready to fight. He just fought. So what I'm trying to say is, Godzilla, this was literally second round when he's like, all right, round one's over. I'm done. He's on the ground and I'm yelling in his face. That means I'm done. And then Mecha comes in and he has no choice but to fight, which he did go and fight. So yeah, I really like that in the beginning where Captain America, where Godzilla comes in because he finds out Apex Legends, the company, was making, like a pseudo Mechagodzilla, you know what I mean? And that's where he comes in. He's like, yo, I sense something.
I sense that they're trying
Humans are back with the bullshit.
Yeah, they're trying to make something to defeat me, and
And why did they even do that? Godzilla, which is really cool, it's sort of like a sequel, kind of. They were like, Godzilla was good, why is he being an a-hole now? So why did he come back? He just sensed bad things were gonna happen.
he sensed that they were creating something to basically beat him.
I don't know, I still don't understand why Godzilla just attacked. I feel like they were already messing with the new world juice. You know what I mean? That's why he's like, why are they messing with that? Alright, I gotta kick some ass now. See what I mean?
You mean the first time he attacked?
When he attacked the Apex building.
Yeah, because
building.
he sensed the Mechagodzilla's eye. It was at that
yeah, blinking?
Yeah.
I love that too. They foreshadowed that was gonna be Mecha later. I love that. Oh yeah, right here. So that's why I said Captain America. So another thing is all the kids are in school, and I love how this is literally like a universe. You know when they're in school, you saw Spider-Man Homecoming? You know how they're in school and they're in gym class, and Captain America's like, so you just failed whatever, right? And they're just not even like, whoa, it's Captain America. They're just like, all right, this is another school thing. I really like that in the universe of this, Godzilla's like just a thing. That they're not even surprised to see anymore.
They're not phased.
Yeah, exactly. It's like on the school news, they're like, Godzilla attacks this thing again. And the kids are like bored. But I like that though.
Because to put a point across, I guess, if you're saying, if Godzilla was in this universe with us, people wouldn't be just not just.
They'd be used to it by now. Puss in Boots, the CEO of Apex
Legends. The creation of Mechagodzilla.
Yeah. So I like the Apex leader guy, Mr. Puss in Boots. I think he's a cool dude. Wait, but he was a bad guy.
Yeah.
Never mind, I don't like him. Alright. Kong's heartbeats sound like a giant's. Oh yeah, when she can hear him.
Oh yeah.
She can hear the heartbeats, so she knows when something's wrong with him.
Just
right?
the way he moves and his like the amount of noise that he gives off just by moving, like it's so great that
exactly his
it like
presence is so massive
it overcomes
that
her being deaf.
Feel the vibrations pretty much. So this was just a fan favorite thing. The speed of Zilla when he swims can just destroy a warship. So there's this scene where the first round where King Kong and Zilla are about to fight. Just Zilla swimming up to the place. A warship's in the way. Boom, the whole thing explodes.
He goes right through
And
it.
Godzilla's just swimming, dude. I'm like, dude, the power on these guys.
Swings his tail, it goes through 2 more ships, like...
It's crazy.
Yeah, they were in his territory.
Oh yeah, that's something else.
entire
Yeah,
time.
King Kong knows sign language. The shot of the jet flying off when Kong was on the warship. That was just a clean scene. So he's this is the same round 1. He's jumping off the warships, right? He's leaping
From warship to warship.
and then you know the jets part.
Yeah.
The jets part. There's a scene where it shows the guy on the jet like this, and it goes, and you can see King Kong like, right, like behind him. That was just I like that shot. That was just a good shot.
It's like it was kind of necessary because it was like when he landed on that ship, it made the ship tilt. So therefore, if for their I guess you can call them soldiers, that were inside the cockpit of each of those planes that were going to be ready to take off to do whatever they had to do. I guess help, but
help with what?
once he landed on that ship, the whole ship was tilting because of his weight.
Exactly. Just
and
the
they were
weight-
all just sliding
weight
back,
alone,
and he was like, "All right,
and
in
the
order for
ship's
me,
already looking to be gone.
let me try and save myself at least. Let me take off in this jet, and then go from there."
Oh, another fan favorite. Number 14, I had Godzilla approaching and rampaging Tokyo. That's just like classic whole thing. Godzilla coming up from the ocean, stomping around. You see Japanese signs. That's just classic, dude. If you watch movies, that's a classic scene. It's like Dracula or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Dracula coming up from the thing. Like it's the same almost. I love how the moment the plasma beam touched King Kong. Oh yeah, sorry. I love the moment the plasma beam touched King Kong. His shoulder literally combusts. One thing that I want to tell people, why King Kong and Godzilla can kind of be even. Even though Godzilla is obviously the true king of monsters, no offense, Ken. But Godzilla has the defense, the freaking willpower, the freaking, right, fighting experience. He's fought all sorts of freaking monsters. But the thing that King Kong has is, he has the intellect and he has the speed. He has that movement. Because if you see in round 2 in Tokyo, Kong sees that Godzilla can't see him in the smoke or the clouds or whatever. He throws it at the building. Godzilla turns around and goes, rah, because it hit and he heard it. And Kong jumps on his back. I'm like, monkeys, man. They know their stuff. That's why I feel like Kong and Godzilla are even. Godzilla's pure strength, but Kong is smarts and speed.
Yep.
Kong and Godzilla team up. Oh, yeah. So that's a spoiler. Godzilla and King Kong teaming up where the girl runs over. He just got defibrillated. And he wakes up, and the girl's like, he's not the villain. The robot is. What'd you think about that?
Yeah, basically to let him know, like, yo, you just go help him out, you know. Call it truce, but go help him out, because if not, he's gonna, you know, Godzilla would have fallen.
True.
Because
No, I mean, not true.
because of like what you said, because he was winded.
He was super winded. What do you mean winded? He was super winded,
He was winded, and he couldn't fight Mecha, but
He couldn't.
You know,
He didn't have energy. He was fighting King Kong.
you know,
Literally fighting King Kong all night. And he didn't even
Kong
sleep.
got a little juice pumped into him, and he
didn't
went
even
over there and
sleep.
ripped the robot's head
He
off.
didn't even sleep,
So-
cuz. And he's already, alright, good night, y'all. And he's like, the robot, alright. No one else is gonna pick this shit up. I have to do this. Zilla powers the axe. Now that is teamwork up the wazoo. Godzilla sees when Kong jumps on Mecha. Godzilla's like watching him, he's like, he's attacking him instead of me when they can team up? Hold on, he's on my side. And then he grabs the thing, right? And is like, right? And he's grabbing it. And Zilla points at the axe and goes, right? Shoots at the axe and it powers it. And cuz he just goes for the finish. Cuz.
Grips that guy's.
Chops both hands off, chops the legs off, and then rips the head off.
I'm sorry, but Kong's brute strength is something else. And even going back to the movies of the one with Jack Black, for instance.
Oh, that's an old one.
The one with Jack Black, for instance.
What year was that? 2008? 2010? 2005?
I'm not sure. But I know one of my favorite scenes from that Kong film was when he's versing the 2 T-Rexes. and he literally takes both of the T-Rexes and rips their jaw in half. Yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes. Like, this guy's strength is ridiculous.
No. Mecha beating up Godzilla. Just like that scene very much. Godzilla and Mecha have fought in the past.
Different versions, though.
That's where the movie was on some wrong stuff. Okay, another thing. This is just a pet peeve. I feel they shouldn't make King Kong smaller. Because if you think about it, guys, on the Empire State Building, the original King Kong screenshot is him hanging on the Empire State Building. All Godzilla stuff, he's stomping around, grabbing buildings. There's an obvious size difference.
Okay.
That is another thing that... It's not that big a deal, but that's just a pet peeve where I was like, they could have still had them fight, but make King Kong at least short. You know, make it obvious that King Kong is not as big as him. But still have him put up a fight. That's what I wanted.
I could see that.
Yeah.
You know, different movies had different portrayals.
That's true, very true.
So,
because you didn't see the memes where it was like Godzilla, a killing plasma beam shooting swimming reptile, and then the next one is just monkey. Like, that's the joke.
Yeah.
Is that he's literally just a bigger gorilla, pretty much. But yeah, guys, as you can see, we both enjoyed it very much. What was your score? 0 out of 10, what's your score?
7.
What? I thought you were gonna be like 8 or 9.
7. Yeah.
But why 7? Why 7?
I don't know. I guess it's.
Are you up?
Yeah, I guess it's just based off of me being a Kong fan.
Yeah, they really did him a lot.
It was like this was Godzilla's movie.
But he's the king of the monsters. Kong's the king of the jungle. Let's stick on our territories, right? You were just saying territories about the water. There you go. Now imagine if Godzilla's in his territory. Then now you can be like, all right, I'll take that win. All right. So for me, it's 9. It would have been 10, but Mecha being that, like, oh, I can toss both these guys around. Nah, dude. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Definitely check out that movie. Anything you want to add? Anything you want to finish with?
Nope, all good.
Besides bye?
Besides what?
Besides bye?
Bye what?
Bye, everybody.
Buy me some chicken nuggets.
See you guys.
See you guys.